I wrote the music for Get Schwifty, it's been about 10 years ago. When we decided to make this album, it wasn't necessarily a conscious decision to have a song that was just kind of lighthearted and fun, but Schwifty was definitely that. You may know, you may not know, but we're huge Rick and Morty fans, except for Jacob. He's a short Rick and Morty fan, but don't tell him I said that.
Dude, I'm right here.
Get Schwifty is about cancel culture, ultimately, and it seemed like a good way to kind of make fun of cancel culture, because I think that it's one of the stupidest things we have in our society today. People are getting canceled over stuff they did, 10, 15, 20 years ago, when everybody did something long ago that they're not proud of, and we don't all deserve to get canceled for it, but that's what's happening because the court of public opinion is everything now. So with that, it just seemed like a good, a little bit of a duality within the song. You've got the cancel culture over here, but it's kind of, like the dude abides with this. So, if you want to cancel somebody, don't do that, just get Schwifty. Now, aside from the song being about cancel culture, it's just a fun jam song, and funny enough, when we were doing our crowdfunding for this, an individual, her name's Beth Smith, helped fund the album, and the amount of money she gave was enough to cover the licensing for this. So, if you're not a Rick and Morty fan, Morty's name is Morty Smith, and his mom's name is Beth Smith, so it wasn't a match made in heaven. It was made somewhere, but it wasn't definitely not in heaven. But it's just a great coincidence that came together. But there have been several, byproducts from this. We start singing Get Schwifty on stage, and people just perk up because it's like, oh, I like Rick and Morty. But one of the most interesting things is that from the time we first started playing it, we've gone through several Rick and Morty masks, and none of them survive very long. But when Randy puts on his Morty mask, he turns into somebody totally different. And just the goofy dancing with drumsticks and just having fun, because the rest of the show, the rest of the album is super serious. And so this is kind of, this is kind of in the middle-ish of the album, but it's a nice break from the heaviness that comes with this album. But there's still a message there. So aside from that, it did get listened to on one of T-Pain's streaming channels. I guess T-Pain likes to get Schwifty.
And that's the way the news goes.